Diamonds are small, lightweight crystals composed primarily of carbon. They are the hardest natural substance on Earth and are worth a fortune. Extracting them requires patience, massive machines, and powerful explosives. How is the hardest gemstone on Earth extracted? We visited the largest diamond mine in the world and one of the most secure complexes in North America to find out how diamonds are made. Diamonds formed over 1 billion years ago deep within the Earth. The immense pressure and intense heat bonded carbon atoms together, creating incredibly hard crystals. They are 4 times harder than any other mineral on the planet, resist corrosion, and the best ones are completely transparent. Diamonds are excellent conductors of heat, and some even conduct electricity. They come in a wide range of colors, but the most common for jewelry is white. One of the largest diamond mines in the world is located 130 miles south of the Arctic Circle. It is one of the deepest man-made holes on Earth. The diamond mine is so large that the crater can be seen from space. It operates 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, to produce some of the purest rough diamonds in the world. Annually, 2 million tons of ore are processed here. These are the oldest diamonds extracted in the world, formed 3 billion years ago deep within the Earth's mantle. These diamonds reached the surface as a result of volcanic eruptions and are found in volcanic pipes that cooled into a type of rock called kimberlite. To unearth these precious gems, tens of millions of tons of rock must be removed to reach the kimberlite. First, holes are drilled into the granite with colossal mobile drills. Next, the holes are filled with explosives and detonated to dislodge the ore. Thousands of tons of rock are blasted daily in search of diamonds that formed 150 kilometers below the surface. Once excavated, the volcanic ore is loaded into gigantic 240-ton trucks that climb the spiraled edge of the crater to reach the processing plant. It might look like they are carrying a bunch of rocks, but each load could contain 700 carats of rough diamonds. These rocks are valuable, but once processed, they will be worth 5 times more. The ore is transported to a fully automated processing plant where several cleaning and extraction processes are needed to separate the rough diamonds from the kimberlite. The rocks are crushed, screened, and washed. Next, the ore is concentrated and the diamonds are recovered. When the ore arrives at the plant, the next step is to break it into small pieces about 30 millimeters wide. To achieve this, the rocks pass through a series of massive crushers that reduce their size without destroying the precious stones they contain. At the end of the process, what remains is a mix of valuable stones and worthless ones. This mix is sent 3 kilometers south to one of the most secure complexes in North America. The next challenge is to remove the last remnants of rock. For this, a robot immerses the batch of diamonds in a chemical bath. When finished, the rocks dissolve, leaving only rough diamonds. Since the 15th century, Belgium has been the center of the diamond trade. More than 20,000 kilos of diamonds, 80% of the world's production, pass through this city each year. That's about 32 billion euros in stones. The process of turning these rough diamonds into sparkling jewelry begins with the workshop manager, who decides how to cut each stone to maximize its value. With several decades of experience and the help of a computer, they mark each diamond for cutting. In this state, the stone is worth nearly 1 million euros, but once cut, it will be worth much more. With the computer's help, they design the optimal combination of cuts. It is a job that requires great skill, so each diamond must be cut differently. Master cutters use a magnifying glass that increases the stone's size tenfold. They carefully examine the diamond repeatedly, trying to determine the best way to divide the piece. They mark very fine lines on the diamond to give clear and precise instructions to the polishers and other craftsmen. Even if cut correctly, only 25% of this stone will be used. For centuries, diamonds were split at their weakest point with a hammer and chisel, but today they use lasers. The cutter focuses a high-energy green laser on a point and vaporizes it. With this machine, finer cuts can be made than with traditional methods. The only way to shape a diamond is to grind it against another diamond. This process is known as bruting. Two diamonds are spun against each other to shape the diamond into a round form. Diamond dust is added to increase abrasion. The stones are then sent for polishing. A rotating iron plate, coated with olive oil and diamond dust, slowly polishes a rough stone to create a sparkling diamond. It spins at 35 revolutions per minute, slowly carving and polishing the facets until a truly precious stone is created. The process takes nearly 8 weeks. The diamond is then sent for quality control. Most are polished following a model. This cut is designed to achieve ultimate brilliance and is based on mathematical calculations. The diamonds are sent to a grader, who weighs them to determine their carats. Next, the color is determined. The stone is examined for defects such as carbon spots, chips, and cracks. Finally, the cut is evaluated. One of the most valued cuts is the 57-facet cut, which refracts and reflects light to create a perfectly symmetrical pattern of 8 hearts and arrows. The facets are designed to reflect light from one to another. Each facet must be the precise size and shape and cut at the correct angle relative to the other facets to maximize brilliance. Once the artisans have finished their work, the final step is to certify the stone. An identification number is laser engraved on each stone at a depth of 50 millionths of a millimeter, invisible to the human eye. Finally, the diamond is sealed with its documentation and is ready to be sent to jewelers. Like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to keep learning. Enjoy!